Hi guys, it's Dan here. So I've been getting a lot of requests to do a video about Sarasota Tim. And, I was thinking about it, and, I'm in the middle of the Jeb's Journey saga and my own little tours and my poetry and my art and stuff. But, so I started looking into it. And whoa, well, that story bore you to death, man. So I checked out his site, and I'm going through video by video. I started last night. It put me right to sleep. But anyway, anyway, so one video he has, he's like there, hi folks, and he's like cooking eggs. And I'm waiting for something to happen, And I just started, he just kept on cooking and telling everybody how to cook eggs. And like I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Anyway, I went on to another video and he's like, I bought a camper. And now he's, showing the camper. I don't know what it is. I'm still trying. If somebody could send me something in a comment or something, or email me what the controversy here, other than this is like the most boring shit I've ever seen on YouTube. I don't know. Another video I see him like in the parking lot in Walmart, and he's like, "Let's go shopping." And then you see Walmart in the back, and he's pushing a little cart, and it's like gonna be like an hour of him like doing his shopping. I ain't gonna watch this, and I think I figured out why. And before I get into that, is he has, and he claims in his description that he got 3 million likes on his channel. And I'm like, 3 million likes? There's 3 million people in America that like walking around and doing some shopping and cooking some eggs, man? Whoa. Whoa, 3 million people? And he has a lot of subscribers. People actually sit at home and watch this stuff? You got to be kidding me. No. Anyway, so I think I figured out. This situation. If people are subscribing to his channel for sleep. Remember Johnny Carson? Johnny Carson used to come on at night, and people used to watch Johnny Carson to help them fall asleep. And I think that's why everybody's watching Sarasota Twin. Twin? Did I say twin? Tim. Sarasota Tim. And, well, there's really no story. The only story I could see here is that he sued this nurse chick, Life of Vibe, for a copyright or something. And she forced him to come to Florida, and he won. I mean, ooh, that's so exciting. And this nurse got up and started like making some videos about him, and she has a few thousand followers too. And this is another boring show. I mean, she gets on there, she does a live, like, there's nothing to say at all, nothing. And people are intrigued by nothingness. So they're watching Sarasota Tim for sleep. They're certainly watching Life of Vibe for sleep. And the other thing I noticed is I caught an exciting video of Jeb's journey. Oh, this was a doozy, man. He was washing his hands in a video. It was several minutes of him washing his hands. This guy got a couple thousand views on him washing his dirty hands. And then he gets, and then you can see his face. Like it looks like he's in a bathroom or something. You can see his face. And he starts spouting out medical terms and terminology and giving people advice. about all these medical terms. And you know what I think? I think his girlfriend is in back of the camera, holding up. Ooh, my hat is holding up these fancy words, and he just spouts them off in the camera. Oh, intelligent Jebby. Look how intelligent. I know all these medical terms. And oh, look how smart I am. And look how clean I am. Woody-doo. Anyway, so which brings me to who would be more exciting? Offended Outcast. I think there's a lot of. We haven't seen him in like a month, right? What happened to this guy? I mean, if he's a scam artist and a criminal and a crook, and he made a lot of money on YouTube, I mean, why doesn't he come back and make some more videos trying to weasel his way out of all of this? Does anybody question this stuff? Why doesn't he come back and explain all of this stuff and start making some money? Because I double checked his followers, his subscribers yesterday, and yesterday, the last video, I made a mistake. I said he had 66,000. He has 166,000 subscribers. So everybody is patiently waiting to see him try to weasel his way back. Maybe he has an explanation. Why doesn't he do a video about his destroyed cabin and all the feces that he found and dead dogs that he says, and the shootings and all the stuff that was ripped off? We all want to know, don't we? I mean, that's what we're waiting for. I don't know. Maybe there isn't an answer. Maybe this guy is in jail. That's a possibility. However, I want to bring up something I thought about Jebby Boy. So Jebby Boy doesn't want to be found because he keeps saying on his videos, oh, I don't want anybody to know where I am. Evil Dan is found out where I live, and now I have to move. So what does he do? He goes on YouTube and says he's at a Greyhound bus station or at the bus depot in North Dakota, Fargo, escaping. And he has to look over his shoulder for Evil Dan, and then he rented a box truck from U-Haul. You don't want anybody to know where you live or you're going, but you tell them you're renting a box truck from U-Haul. You know how easy that is if somebody wanted to call, where's Jebby Boy going? I don't know where this guy's mind is. And then he says it's 36 hours away, and that would be like right next to Russell's house. So that's what I figured in my last video. Then he gets on today, and he has like a blacked out background. Ooh, my hat is just flying all over the place. A black background. Do you know, Jebby Boy, that computer programmers could undo that blackness that you have in the back, and we could see the background? Did you not think of this? I mean, just because you're blacking it out for some people, if somebody is looking for you, they could unblacken the background out, the filters, take the filters off, and see your studio apartment, which you have the light on in the background of your little video. And then you go on YouTube, which there's an address on here and GPS. So if somebody wanted to follow you, all they have to do is find out your location on YouTube. And then another thing is your IP address. When you go onto your websites that you are doing, your IP address shows up. Your name and all your information pops up. So I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is, if somebody was really out to get you or try to find you, then all they have to do is punch in a couple of keys, and they find out in a second. I don't really care. My main concern was your girlfriend's 2-year-old child. But no, I'm not looking for you. I'm here in New York. I'm an old man in New York. But you're out there pretending like you're on the run. Everything is so secretive, and the offended, and you know so much about the offended outcast, and you're insinuating that the reason why he's so secretive and doesn't have a channel anymore is because he's looking for you. Didn't you think of this before you started going on YouTube? If you know something so secretive about somebody, and they're chasing after you, that you're going on YouTube and announcing where you are at all times to the people that are looking for you. I don't believe your story. Nobody is looking for you. You're running from yourself, Jebby boy. You're running from yourself. You're trying to create a controversy to generate followers, which you can't, with subscribers, that you can't seem to get. It seems to be the same amount, 878, but it never goes up. It goes down, goes up a little. So nobody cares. And I'm only doing my channel to, I don't know, to tell the story, I guess, of this story, and to do my artwork, and my poetry, and my artwork behind me. But maybe I should start digging some dirt up on people. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should start digging some dirt up on the life of Vibe. She's a nurse over here. She doesn't work in New York City, I hope. If anybody knows, could you tell me where she works? 'Cause I don't want an emergency and have that British lady going, oh, he said something bad about me. Oh, no. I don't know about that. I don't want her as a nurse. Oh, no. And who else? Oh, I ain't heard no bell. I ain't hear no bell. What is the name of that show? That other boring show. Maybe people are watching these shows just to go to sleep. I don't know. Because that show there, she's a dominant female. She lays down the law, and she's building the cabin, and she's fixing the car, and this guy keeps getting bit by spiders, and he's scared of his own shadow. I don't know, man. They're out in the middle of the woods. He looks really thin, too, doesn't he? He needs to start eating better. I don't know, guys. What else did I want to say? I don't know. I don't want my videos to be about these people. But these people seem to be maybe a great way to go to sleep. I mean, I only have 100, like a little over 100 subscribers. And I talk to everybody in my comments. I really like it. And I'd like to keep it small. Maybe a couple of hundred cool people around the country. Yeah, that'll be fun. But so an update on what I'm trying to do is there's a little poetry club down on the Bowery. It's between the Bowery, between Bleecker and Houston. And they have an open night. I think it's on Saturdays. Was it Saturdays? I had to look into it. And I could get up there and read some of my poetry, man. And there's a little place, an art gallery up on 116th Street, I think, that might want to take some of my stuff. So that's a little update on my, they'll take two of my pieces, possibly three, as like a group show. I don't know, that sounds cool. Any kind of sale at this point will help me. And I haven't really done a lot of videos lately because this old jazz man, he lived up on 164th Street up here by Harlem. Really nice apartment, big, cool guy. He kind of plays like Oscar Peterson. He's a really cool guy. I had to plaster his living room, and I'll probably go back a million times to do additional painting and plastering work on this guy's house. And that's why I haven't been able to do a lot of videos. I've been really tired. And I posted 2-3 hours of flyers today. And it's going to rain tomorrow, so I can't really do anything. Maybe I'll be with you guys. Maybe I'll write some poetry. Maybe I'll read one of my longer poems as on a longer video tomorrow. I don't know. I did a little video today downtown. It's like little outside art gallery, I guess, a graffiti art area. You could check it out if you want. And people say like and subscribe. Uh, do that if you want. That'll be helpful. But anyway, so that's my video for today. I'll see you guys later.